Hi, this is Tom Salami from OIS-TV. We're still here at OIS, and I'm very happy to have Kevin Waltz. He's a partner at Eye Surgeons of Indiana, and he's also working with Mynosys on their trials for Zepto. You've had some experience with Zepto. It's in patients and undergoing cataract surgery. Tell us a bit about why it's been effective. We've seen the video on the presentations, but as someone who's used it, how does it help you do a better job?
Well, Tom, the challenge with cataract surgery, of course, is you really want to get a good anterior capsulotomy every time. And that's difficult to do, especially for less experienced surgeons or in difficult cases like loose zonules, particularly bad cataracts, things like that. And so Zepto gives us an extra level of comfort to give us a round, consistent capsulotomy pretty much every time.
Mm-hmm. And how many cases have you been involved in?
I've been involved in 60 to 100 cases.
Really?
I don't know the exact number, but
okay.
Most of that has been offshore in Central America. We've done a series of trials there to fine-tune the device. We just recently initiated the US FDA trial. I'm the medical monitor for that as well.
So that trial is being enrolled?
It's enrolling now. We anticipate having full enrollment sometime in November.
And how many patients did you say? Or
100,
did you say?
100 eyes. 100 patients.
Mm-hmm. So what sort of follow-up is involved in a trial like that? How long will we be monitoring the results, or is it pretty instantaneous?
You know, it's interesting. The results are instantaneous because you do the Zepto and it's done.
Yep.
But of course, we follow them for a short time afterwards to make sure that the healing is normal after the cataract surgery. So when we finish enrollment, we'll still have a month or two to follow them afterwards.
Excellent. And what is this seen as, I don't want to have you speak for the company and its clinical trial regimen, but what kind of clinical trials might come after this one? Is this...
We hope that this trial will be sufficient to demonstrate safety and effectiveness with the FDA so that we can be able to sell this in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, the device is CE marked, and the company is preparing to begin sales in January in Europe.
And are you seeing a lot of interest from international surgeons?
Tremendous amount.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, outside the U.S., the typical cataract is much more dense than in the U.S.
Huh.
And
I did not know that.
It's consistently.
Huh.
So our typical cataract in Central America, the easy ones were 2,400 cataracts. The typical was count fingers, hand motion.
Why is that? Is there an understanding as to why that's the case?
Yes, because the healthcare system is less effective.
Okay.
So many people will have much more progressive cataracts. Patients wait till it's a much worse problem before they address
Makes
it.
sense. Sure.
And so you've got typically worse zonules, you've got a worse cataract, you've got a poor red reflex. And so in those cases, you really want to start out your case well with a good capsulotomy. So it makes a lot of sense to go to the harder cases first and make sure that your device works with there.
Excellent. I learned several new things every day. I love my job. So thanks for telling Mynosys' story and for bringing us up to date on Zepto.
Thanks so much.
Great.